Those of us that are working now in the area of climate change have begun to use a frame of climate justice. And when we use the word climate justice, the really focus is to try to think of about the people that are impacted by the climate change so that we can be able to tell the story in such a way that people can actually associate it uh, with something that they can identify with. So, for example, there are rains and floods going on right now as I speak to you in my own country. People's houses have been swept away. A woman who was on the media yesterday talking about her family talked about the fact that she was a farmer woman, and in their farm, they had all the harvest was ready for uh, being harvested, and some of it sold, some of it used in the family, and it was all swept away. So she has no house to go back to. She has no food. She has no income. And then she showed her two children, small children, who are likely to be probably affected by pneumonia or bilharzia or any of the other waterborne diseases and cold diseases. And then we are at the time of the COVID-19 as well. These people, these communities could not talk anymore about distancing themselves, distancing themselves from each other. They could not talk about wearing masks. They could not talk about anything that we have in place about cleaning their hands, because the water flows that are coming out of the floods are no longer clean water to clean their hands. All of that was swept away. Now, if you link that, what has happened in that place, to what has been happening in regards to climate change, that these droughts, these floods, their impact on people and their impact on communities and the vulnerability of those communities that are poor. And specifically, this woman, whose name I will give as Maria, felt, and you saw her speak for herself, you really see that there is something completely amiss if we don't think of her as a person and look for a way in which justice can be given to her